Hey YouTube, how you doing? Ian here with another Ian here and there. I'm going to do something a bit different tonight. We've got a few of the bits and pieces out tonight, but I want to do some shunting lark. You'll get to know more in a second. Give me a second while I pass my camera over there. Right, so basically what we've got to do, if I bring my shunt around, what we're going to do is we are going to move some wagons off the branch line because they're now empties. And what we're going to do, if that manages it, yes, that'll do, lovely. We're going to bring down the empties when we can get it right. It's always happens, doesn't it, when you're on video? It's because the couplings ain't coupling up properly. Oh, come here, you old. You don't want to know what I'm thinking, honestly, yeah? Because no matter what I try and do, it don't go right, sir. Right, so we'll try that one again. We're going to bring down the wagons from the branch, and what we're going to do is we've got here, we're going to back that up to the station, and what we're going to do is I've got some box fans over here. Now then, let me grab the camera again for a second and I will show you what I'm talking about. Right, so we have got the Pandolina out tonight. That's always a nice train to see, to be honest. But underneath here, if I can get in, that is, we've got, oh, it's a bit of a squeeze. We've got some box vans being unloaded, look. And what we're going to do is we're going to bring the box vans out. Oh dear, you need to be a gymnast to get around my layout, you really do. We're going to bring the box vans out and we're going to sort, we're going to bring them out, get them down here, put them on the in a bloody track here. So what we've got to do then is we've got to go number 3 on the digital, and we'll start the what's it up, because we got the one with sound tonight. That makes a change, doesn't it? Right, so we're just going to see that we're pulling the right direction, and I bet it takes half the building out. Now then, we are going to just hold it there so I can close the wagon's door because we don't want any materials toppling out. Oh, come on. It never works, does it, when you want it to? Oh, God. Hang on a minute. Oh, Nicholas, it'll have to stop open. Hey, up! Right, we'll sort that out when we get it round here. Right, so we're going to bring that one out onto the main line, like that. And what we're going to do is we're going to bring it round. Now then, those of you that are sharp will be saying to me at this point, but you've got the Pandolina over there. Ah, we're going to move the Pandolina. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring that to a stop, like that, next to the Pandolina. I can sort out this problem with this door, if I can, while we're on camera. Aha, there we are, look. Right, so we need to move the Pandalina back so we can, because he's picked his passengers up and what have you now. So what we'll do, we'll put in the digital, number 1. Now as you can see, the Pandalina's going the wrong direction, so we'll change that over. And now what we'll do is we'll back the Pandalina out of the way. You can pretend he's going off into bloody the other side of the country or something. Like that. Right, like that. And now what we'll do, we'll get the 47 here. And what we'll do is we'll bring that one out nice and slow like that. Marvellous. Like that. Absolutely marvellous. Now then, we've got our black shunter there with some empties. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring that back over here. Like that. Excellent. And we've got an old brake van on this one, so what we're going to do is I'm going to just nip that one just slightly off the track, the engine, because that's not digital. And apparently the OMB Select transformer, you cannot run DC equipment on it. So that's a bit of a kick in the head to start with. So I've undone that one. Let's just uncouple it completely just for a second. We'll put that one there, pretend he's still on the track. Now then, I'm going to flip these points over. It should work. This should work. We're going to change directions with the class 47. And we're going to bring that back in. I'll just straighten that coupler up a little bit. Like that. Okay, like that. I'm just going to line these couplers up because they ain't lining up tonight, not at all. There we are. We've now coupled up to them few wagons there and the brake van. So now what we're going to do is we're going to pull the 47 out, like that. And it's got to come off the track, hasn't it? It would not be an episode without something just slightly coming off the track. Right, so get yourself moving. There we are, look. Lovely, lovely. That's better. And what we're going to do is we're just going to hold the 47 there. We're now going to flick the points back over because we ain't all posh with electric points. Anyway, it's all in arm's length anyway, ain't it really? Right, so we're going to pull the black shunter back down. Like that. We can put him on the branch line. Well, there he goes. We can just park him up there for a second or two. Now then, what I'm going to do now, because as you can tell now, we've got two trains on one track. This is where it gets exciting. Right, so we're going to start the Pandalina off. I haven't got much room with this log. Right, so we're now going to start the 47 off as well. And isn't that good? You can have two trains on the same track with this. Ta-da! I didn't think it was going to work, to be honest. Right, let's speed that 47 up a little bit because that Pandalina's catching it. I've often seen, you know, the digital systems like this where you got two or three trains running on the same track. And although, you know, you need a bigger layout really to do with the more I've got, you can do it on something even this small. I have extended the Pandolina by one carriage, I don't know if you've noticed. But the longer the trains are, the harder it is, of course, because you've got to remember distances, because with the digital systems, I have noticed the trains don't stop as fast. So if you stop the Pandolina and the 47's too close, he'll run up the back of the Pandolina, so you've got to keep a reasonable distance between each train. I think it's how it's all set up. I've got to look into that side of it though. They are, look, absolutely marvellous. Let's get that 747 speed up a bit. How'd you like that then? That's brilliant, that is, isn't it? And then if I wanted to, I mean, we'll back the Pandolina up a bit, so I haven't left much room there. But let's put in the other side of the crossing there. Let's keep that open. What we can do is, and I'm going to have to kill the sound. I'm going to do it properly. Hang on a minute. Yeah, that's it. I'm on the wrong one angle. If I kill the sound on the Class 47, because for those of you that don't know, the 47 with sound will not run on DC with the sound on, so you have to turn the sound off. But watch this, right? I suppose what I could have done is done it this way really. So hang on, let's start that back up. What we could have done is we could have just backed it up on digital to start us off. So let's do that. And as you all know, none of this is rehearsed. This is why I have problems. But we can pretend that the Pandolina's been held up by the signals while we get our other train organised. There we are, look, nice and slow, because don't quote me on this, I don't know for certain. Oh, knickers. That's better. Come on, get your finger out. What's the matter with you? I've been told that on the railroad network, let's get off that crossing. On the rail network, you're not allowed to go over level crossings more than 5 miles an hour. I don't know, it's what I've heard, so you'll have to look into that for me. But as you can see, now I've cut the points over, it's isolated the 47 from the digital network. Now the sound's gone off. So, you're going to be dead pleased with this. But because of having a good locomotive, although I can't use my sound, I've still got me locomotive when it decides to move. But let's get rid of that. Oh, come on, you. Oh dear. It's taking the what's it? Hang on a minute. There's something not right here, is there? It always has to happen, doesn't it, when you don't want it to happen. Normally, it would be moving at this point. I don't know what's... let's see if that's clipped over properly on the points. Hang on, where's the... It's having a bit of an hard time though, isn't it? There's always problems, and it never ever goes smooth, does it, for me? Yeah? But this does run on DC, so I can't see why it's not it's not doing it, because all the points are set properly and everything. So I can't see what the problem is. But anyway, we'll just forget about that for a minute. It's embarrassing enough without keeping on. But there's our Pandalina. Let's get him into the station. No. At least that can happen. No, nothing else. Oh. Right, so our engine's knackered. Putting it in plain English. It's got a bad case of the stutters. Oh, hang on a minute. If I pull the Pandalina forward a bit so I can get to these points. Let's put it back on the flipping digital. That's probably what it is. So, I will get it right in a minute. Right, so let's turn the digital side off. Don't worry, you'll have all these problems. I won't be the only one that will suffer and get shown up on the telly, you know, on the YouTube. So we're going to click those back over, and now hopefully, I don't believe this, it just ain't having it, is it, tonight? Excuse this a moment. I feel like throwing it, but I won't, I'll try and keep my temper down. Right. Hang on a minute. There's always problems, Anna, no matter what I tend to do, just lately. Let's turn the sod round. Probably that'll make the difference. Right. Hey, she's off. Right. I don't know why she's not pulling her weight that way. I'm going to kick it one in a minute. Right, so, but for at least we can go that way, if nothing else. Hey up. Right, let's go. Stop messing about. There you are, look, we've got our freight going round now. And if I turn the Pandalina to the correct direction by putting in the code first, now we've got our Pandalina going around and our class 47. And this Pandalina can get scary when it's at top speed, trust me. You know. But there you are. I thought I'd show you that tonight. I have ordered something rather special from my supplier. Let's just stop that a second, that one. I have ordered something rather special. It's coming soon from a supplier. I'll keep you posted on that one. I'm not going to let it out, that one. But all I'm going to say is something that I've wanted for a while. I hope you've enjoyed our little play about. We will look into why this engine's not working, you know, 100%, because it should be, because it's not that old, and it wants a good kicking. That's what it needs. But I think it could be just a bit temperamental. Some of them do, they get temperamental, some of them do. Could be just the chips playing up or something, because my power's going through because that is moving. It's just that it don't want to know on the DCC part. Hang on a minute, let's get that round there like that. Let's get back over to the digital section. So this should work, this should. Yeah, how sweet as a nut on digital, ain't it? I don't know. Get it on flipping DC, don't want to shift. It could be literally just that it's gone a bit wobbly. See what I mean? That's off. And look at it, still moving. So, you know, when you get one of these digital system ones, just make sure you don't go too fast you know, towards any wagons or anything. But of course I've got the points over on the wrong thing at the moment, because I'm running on the digital. But if I get rid of that in a minute, Yeah, it's still not doing it for some reason. That's weird, that is, because this is supposed to run on DC as well. I don't know, strange. But anyway, if we so wanted to, I suppose what we could do is we could bring that back onto the main line, onto this one. And Bob's your uncle, we could have a ball. It's like that. I don't like running that fast to that Pandolina there because it only wants it not to stop. Right, hang on, I'll have another quick blast with the two going. Let me just get this right because I'm going to land up crashing a lot else. And the price the trains are today, you know, it's not cheap. So, let's get the Pandolina just starting off like that. We'll get that one just going as well. In fact, we'll start the engine up on that one, I think. Right, so look, well, hey, and we're off. And I don't know if you know this, for those who don't, a lot of you out there will know it, but you can actually have 10 trains going on one track if you wanted. I don't know exactly how many you can have going, but you can have a load. As long as you've spaced them out enough. I haven't got much room on it. To space them out very much. But you could have this going like this all day. And that's what you got to watch out for. But still, there's no damage. I'll take a bit of a bash. Let's kill the noise because it does make a bit of a row, that one does. I will get it right in a minute. Hang on. Well, I hope you've enjoyed the madness. And do leave a message for me if you want in the box below, and do like, share and subscribe, and hopefully next time we won't have any problems with the 47. You know, if we get round to using that one again. But enjoy the rest of your night, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.